sorry about that. I started my live feed without knowing I was live. So here I am, everyone. Hello, hello. Victoria here in all of my glorious pinkness. As I promised, I'm gonna position this camera a little bit back a little bit more, I think. Is anybody there tonight? Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, now I see somebody. I see the little bubbles flying up. Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my soiree. Lady Vane here. Pretty in pink. So my birthday dress gown is complete. The week before last, it was about a week and a half ago, I put this on for a quick preview. The dress was just basted together in places. It wasn't finished. My skirt petticoat was sagging. Things were crooked. I don't remember if I had the flounces on yet. Anyway, it wasn't finished. Threw a wig on and did a really quick live feed. I told you at the time I was going to put more trim on the dress, but I decided not to. It has enough embellishment that it speaks for itself. It just didn't need anything more with all the crystals and pearls and bling. So I like it just the way it is. But I did decide to do the pink wig. I was going back and forth between a white wig. I know that's more conservative and, you know, more realistic. But I found this pastel pink wig and I just had to play with it and just had to have fun with it. And so I did. I actually spray painted it white, not spray paint, but it's white hairspray. I lightened it with white silver, I think it was called like icy white or something, hairspray. So I actually lightened the pink, which I think works pretty well. The blue, you notice the hint of blue or the splash of blue. That is to match my shoes, as I have turquoise blue shoes. So my blue plume is to bring the shoes into it. Ta-da! I love the blue shoes and the blue plume with it. Had to have another splash of color. I absolutely love this. This is my birthday cake gown. When I bought the fabric, I named it that because I always pictured a dress like this and I just thought it would look like a birthday cake. So I've always called it my birthday cake gown even before it was ever made. And the wig is the frosting on the top. And as it so happens, I think I probably am going to be wearing this on my birthday, or at least my birthday eve. The night before my birthday is in Spartanburg, South Carolina. They're doing a timeline soiree. It's a ball with a dinner and historical dancing. And it is, people will be dressed from the year 1700 to I think 1899. I think it's 1700 to 1900. So you can pick whatever period you like. So this dress represents the 1770s. The big version, the Marie Antoinette era, with the big hair and the big skirts. So, and it is the night before my birthday, so that's why I decided to go crazy and go over the top and do the whole thing in pink. And I just feel pretty, I feel pretty. So, I'm pretty in pink. So this is what I will plan to wear. I may do the white wig. I'm a fickle creature. I change my mind a lot. So I might say one thing and do another. Who knows? I might end up wearing a different dress. Who knows? The only thing I need to change is my shift is showing. But I had everything on before I realized it and I just plain didn't have time to change it. I would have had to take it off because I don't have one that wouldn't show. So the other choice was I could have put a fichu or a kerchief here to cover that up. But since it's an evening gown, I wanted to put my bosom on display. I didn't want to cover it up as I would do during the daytime. So anyway, that is why my shift is showing. So I'm gonna have to look at your comments now. I hope everybody got a good look at the dress. I hope the lighting is okay. So, hi Katerina, hi Danya, hi Diane, and Danya, my gown and wig were also pink. Oh yes, thank you. Yes, for Fête Gallant 2020, I wanted to go next year, but I don't know if that's going to happen now. It's probably not likely, although I really, really would like to. Hey Colleen and Jesse. The only problem with this white makeup is it makes your teeth look yellow. So I'm going to have to talk like this, which is probably realistic because I probably didn't have any teeth. So anyway, I'm being silly. I'm having a lot of fun with this tonight. But on another note, I told y'all on Facebook a couple days ago, I'm going to have a seat because I'm going to be chatting now. The night before last, I posted on Facebook that I had a job interview, my first one in 10 years. But I didn't want to say too much about it at the time because I wasn't sure if it was going to work out. And so I didn't want to jinx it. I was very excited about it, and I can tell you now what it was and what I decided to do. Hey, Christy. So, yeah, Christy might be interested in this. So my job interview the day before yesterday was with a fashion designer. I saw an ad. She was looking for an assistant, basically a seamstress, to help complete her designs, and in the area where I live. So it was actually doable, only a 30-minute commute. And since I don't have a resume related to fashion design, I did not go to school for it. I'm completely self-taught. I saw the job online on Indeed. And I started to send a resume, but I realized nothing on my resume was related to it. Oh, thank you, Christy. So when I realized nothing on my resume was related to this, my background is diagnostic medical imaging for 16 years and then novelist for 10 years. I decided to just put on my very favorite dress, the one that I thought spoke best of my abilities. And so I put on my dress and I drove there, and I walked into the place and asked to speak to the owner. Luckily, she was the only one there, and told her that I had come with an interest in her position. So we chatted for about 2.5 hours. It went really, really well. And then she asked me to come back the next day and do some sewing with her for a couple of hours, and we talked some more. And last night, that was yesterday afternoon, I was there for a couple more hours, and it went really well. I liked her so much. But I had mixed feelings. So anyway, after I got home, I did get a job offer. She did offer me the job last night. And I thought long and hard, and I prayed about it, and I thought about it, and prayed about it, and talked to my husband, and we came to the conclusion that I'm far enough along now that, and I'm so used to doing things my way and working for myself. I've worked for myself for 10 years now in one capacity or another. I haven't worked for someone else. I'm also used to doing my designing and my sewing in my own way, and she does things completely differently. I think it would be very hard for me to do things another person's way and make them happy. And then the other thing is, my heart isn't in the sewing, my heart is in the designing. I was hoping I would learn from her. I wanted to learn because there's a lot I don't know. I don't even know what I don't know. But afterwards, my husband taught me out of it. He said that I'm at the point now where I should be moving forward, not backward, moving forward and potentially maybe even opening my own shop, because she has a shop. She does some ready-to-wear and the other custom design. But I've been doing custom design now for 4 years, in one way or another. So I decided not to accept the job. It was more, the other thing is she wanted full-time, and if I worked for her full-time, I would have no time to do my own stuff. And I do owe people commissions for events that got postponed till next year, and I was afraid that I would not be able to do those. And I was just afraid I would not be happy. And I'm scared. So the next thought was, what would it take for me to actually open my own storefront business? And so today I decided to start exploring that. And I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but I found a potential opportunity. So again, I'm just going to pray about it and see how it goes. Danya, I already do sell online, but what I do is custom. I do everything custom. And I have an Etsy store. I have a lot of business word of mouth, but I don't want to just do costumes. See, costumes are easy to do online. I want to do vintage ball gowns, some bridal wear. Those are things that you can't really do online. I don't want to mass produce. I never want to get to that point. I want to custom design for people. So that I think I need a storefront for that. Not a big one, a small one. And I found a space. It's about 800 square feet. I think it would be adequate. It's in a really, really good location. It's affordable, believe it or not. So I don't know. I'm scared to death to make a commitment like that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll have more news about it in the next week or so, but I'm thinking about it. So I really, really liked this lady. She's fabulous and very talented, and I think we really hit it off. But my husband's the one who taught me out of it. He said, you want to design your own stuff. You don't want to sew somebody else's designs, which is true. I do want to design my own stuff. I think I could help her, but I don't know. I think over time maybe I would be dissatisfied with that. At least he thinks I would, and he knows me better than anybody in the whole world after 37 years with me. So it's hard. I hope we ended, on good terms. I hope, we've completed, the business on good terms. We had a phone conversation, and I said I'd like to keep in touch with her. So we'll see. I mean, things can change. Everything changes. This world is changing every single day. So that's the serious part of tonight. I just wanted to follow up and, tell people what happened with that, since a lot of people were being very supportive of me, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you for being my support and my friends. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep doing my dresses, and I have some ideas now. And although a lot of commissions got put off for some months, again, hubby said to just start sewing the ideas that I have in my head that I haven't had time to do. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to bring some things to life. What I've wanted to do all along is to create my own designs, some things that are modern. They're for modern wear, but with a very, very strong historical design, historical slant, some element, some very strong historical element. I've been wanting to do that forever, whether it be a collar or a sleeve or how something is cut. I would just love to do that, and I've been wanting to do that. So, and the vintage wear, the 50s dresses in particular, I love those. And whenever I wear them, I get so many compliments, and women just love them because they're so feminine and so flattering. So I could do some of those as ready to wear. So we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. Just, keep me in your thoughts, and we'll see what the next few months bring. Hey, Hilda, it's great to see you. Yeah, you can watch my video later. So that's all I have for tonight. I hope I entertained you. I really like how this pink wig turned out. I didn't think this color would work on me, but I like it. I think the spray painting white helped a lot. It brightened it up, and I was hoping to give it that powdered look, so it would look like a powdered pink. So I hope it does, but it matches the dress really well anyway. So love y'all. Have a great night, and we will chat again next week. Bye.